Correspondent Jacky Rowland is travelling with the French military. Let's talk to her now, southwest of Timbuktu. Now, Jacky, just how well are the Malian and French troops cooperating together? Obviously, they've had some successes.
Well, the cooperation is very important, and also the way in which the whole thing is coordinated or choreographed, if you like. With every town, as they move up the road, the approach is the same. The Malian troops go in first, with the French closely behind. This is because they want to create the impression that this is the Malian government retaking the town and not a foreign army conquering it in. This whole presentation is very, very important in terms of how the whole operation is perceived by the Malian people. And I have to say that our experience travelling along this road now for the past 3 days has been really an absolutely unanimous welcome. Whole villages, whole towns come out and line the roadside to greet the columns of French troops as they come up. So I think that in a way, this whole way that they've been putting the Malian troops up front has been quite successful, really, in terms of the image, how this mission is perceived.
So it all seems like a good PR exercise. But Jacky, now that they've had some successes, as you said, civilians are greeting them, celebrating their own successes, what about after they've retaken the north, and what happens after that?
Well, I mean, we haven't actually got to the stage of the offensive on Timbuktu yet, so I think that we have to answer this one stage at a time. I mean, at the moment, in this field, this patch of desert behind me, we've been seeing French troops amassing, we've been seeing them prepare weaponry, assembling heavy guns. We've also seen Malian troops here. We also saw a prisoner. Malian troops had with them a man who they said was a rebel fighter, and they took him away. We don't know what happened to him. But at the moment, the focus is very much on that last push for Timbuktu, a deeply symbolic goal for the French and Malians. It's a major stronghold of the rebels. The French have been bombarding it from the air for more than a week now. We're expecting the push to start soon. We're talking about hours now, certainly not days. And that will be the key thing, first of all, to capture Timbuktu. But in answer to your question, capturing towns and holding them are two entirely different things. The French have said that they'll stay here for as long as is needed. They've got about 2,500 troops on the ground at the moment, but over the longer term, in the weeks and months ahead, it will be this African force that's due to come into Mali that will be crucial. It will be they who will have the task of being right behind the Malian troops to make sure that the towns that have been captured do not fall again to these rebels or different rebels in the future.
Jacky Rowland, thank you very much for speaking with us. Jacky Rowland there from northern Mali.